summer body ready.
No doubt.
Yo, we here, man. Episode 5, the trap call. El Capitan, Desco, Sudan. Summer bodies is out. Nigga said no more dad bods. What's up? We here.
And I ain't do a set yet.
Nah, not a set yet.
I'm full blown dad. Like I'm all the way dad.
Yeah,
fully dad status.
Full dad.
Hot belly.
Yo.
Nah,
I got
not the pot belly. Hey, you drink beer?
Grinch and a white beard. I don't even drink beer.
Oh no.
Yeah, my shit blown.
Don't drink beer? Dad belly?
Yep. Nah, this is hereditary.
Hereditary, yeah. That nigga should see.
Oh, you bawdy, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Walk
There you go.
is different.
There you go.
You definitely got the Puerto Rican walk, huh? You walk like something on your back, heavy.
The world.
The world, yeah, there you go.
On your shoulders for real.
Dead ass, huh? Shit.
What's good?
Oh, what's up? Before we even get started, what's up? Anybody got plans for Memorial Weekend? What's up? We approaching.
I'm trying to hit the first barbecue that get lit.
Yo, it's not the same no more. How come we can't find good cookouts anymore?
Cause niggas don't know how to cook no more.
Yeah, I might do one. I might do a small one at the crib.
Oh, okay.
Not this weekend though. I ain't prepared.
All right, see. Now he's fooling.
This nigga preparing for next weekend.
Nigga talking about July 4th on Memorial. Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah, something like that. Now I might do a random one.
Random ones is good, but we on a holiday weekend. We talking about
Random
holiday
one
weekend.
just means that we ain't gonna get invited.
Yeah, random one means he got 2 packs of burgers and 2 packs of dogs for him and the kids. We good.
Nigga was gonna have one this weekend.
Nah, it's not the same no more. We need some more cookouts, man. If you watching, start inviting the Trap Car Trio to your fucking cookouts. You heard? We'll bring a bottle or something.
Yeah, we got y'all. Sudan on the grill.
Yeah, I'm
with the
certified.
Crocs.
I'm certified in
Crocs.
culinary
Bring the
arts,
Crocs
too.
out.
Certified in culinary arts.
Oh,
for
that's
the
a
niggas
fact.
who had no hope in me.
He got a degree.
Whoa.
You got to bring the paper next time though, because if you don't show it, it's no proof.
Yeah, receipts.
It never happened.
See, y'all niggas is clowns because I always told y'all niggas I bring the paper around. Niggas always told me, nah, you fronting up.
It never happened.
Alright, I got you.
Receipts, man. We doing receipts now.
No doubt, I got receipts for the culinary shit from Penn State too, nigga. We everywhere. Nigga went to
Pennsylvania.
college for real. Nigga, fuck you mean?
Shout out to all the PA dudes.
No
What's
doubt.
up?
No
My
doubt.
PA fan.
Penn State shit, nigga.
What's up with the notorious one, man? We just hit what 20? It was his birthday. It wasn't his death
No,
date. It was his birthday, right? Yeah, man.
No doubt, RP, my nigga Big Frank White Wallace, man.
Word.
I
It's
ain't
the,
gonna
it's
lie.
the N-O-T-O-R-R-O?
No doubt.
Time flies.
That was my guy.
Nah, I do. How old would he have been?
40.
What was he, 74 or 75?
47, I think it said 47.
Something like that.
man.
Late 40s.
Yeah.
R.P. Big, man. Shout out to the whole Bed-Stuy, the Mafia.
Brooklyn.
Word, man. Big legendary.
I remember recording one of his joints with the cassette. Remember you had to wait?
That's a fact.
Oh, my nigga Big.
That's a
the
fact.
illest, huh?
It's Big. All right, so let's talk about him. Now we talking about Big, the late great Christopher Wallace.
Frank White Wallace.
Is Big the GOAT in anyone in this car's book?
I say, not really, because Hove is the GOAT. I think Hove is the nigga, man. Then after Hove, I think it's Big, then Pop.
How you feel? I like what you said.
Yeah,
I want to touch on it too, but I want to hear what Desco
I
say
agree,
first.
but I got, because his time was cut so short,
Yeah,
like I got him right there in parentheses.
with an asterisk next to it, kind of
I feel like the asterisk is saying like,
like something. Yeah. Well, it was out of his control, so I feel yeah.
But the asterisk just sounds terrible. I got him in parentheses right next to Hove.
I got you. He's up. He's in the discussion for it for me. He's in the top 5. I can't put him there with, as great as he was. This is no knock on Big. I can't put him there with 2 bodies of work as the greatest of all time.
2 classics, though.
2 classics,
2 real good classics.
and he has the best double album of all the greats. Because all the greats put out a double album, right? We got Pac did it, Big did it, Hove did it, Nas did it, right? And his is the best. Life After Death is the best, and Well, I say it's the best, but arguably All Eyes on Me is there too.
Yeah.
But Blueprint 2 doesn't match up to either of them, and Street's Disciple doesn't either. So, for me, my favorite of all time is Nas, personally. But for me, it's a 1A, 1B, like, with, there's no right or wrong with him or Hov. Because unlike the majority of people, I feel like their discography is a lot closer than people give credit. I feel like Hov's discography, he could do no wrong in the public eye, where Nas' discography is more harshly judged. I feel like they're closer than people say as far as their albums wise. But that's neither here nor there. Big, definitely, I would have loved to see what Big would have done in the next 10 years after 97. Like 97
like
till
as long as you
2007.
got at least 2 classics, then you could be in a discussion.
Bonafide
But
classics too.
Yeah, I ain't mad at nobody that say they don't got Big number 1 or number 2.
Yeah, and I think he had the potential to be that, and rightfully so. He might be right now. It's just hard for me to give him that over dudes that have multiple classics, and it's not his fault that he was killed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I look at it. But he's there.
I don't even really got Nas in my top 5, man.
No?
No. I got the 3 I just named. Then I want to say Eminem and X, I ain't gonna lie.
I think
X, I'm being a little
X with bias. As great as X was.
So I guess Nas would probably be the 5th.
Yeah.
But and then I want to say Pun too, but to me Pun only had one classic.
One classic. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna throw this out there for all my Pun fans. I love y'all and I love Pun, but Yeah, Baby's not a classic.
Yeah.
Capital Punishment is. Yeah, Baby's not.
Super classic.
Yeah, I didn't bite on Yeah, Baby like Capital Punishment.
Gotta look out for my Latinos, man. Fuck out of here.
No,
I got X up there legit though. I just feel like the impact, the wave, and how he changed
the game, man. He really came out and took over.
No, he did. That's instantly. A fact. But so all right, so there's 2 that y'all named that I love them, but as time went on, their quality of work declines progressively, and that's X and M. Progressively.
You're right. It was a huge dip.
I feel like the drugs killed both of them.
I was gonna say, and it might have been the opposite for each other. Like M leaving it alone might have slowed him down, and X getting right back to it.
I think the movie slayed X, huh?
I'll tell you this. Shout out to M for being clean for so long. I'd rather him be a good father and a clean person and not have the greatest music of his career as opposed to not. You know what I'm saying? Because that's more important.
That was a minor sacrifice.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna always do his numbers.
And he solidified his spot as a top rapper of all time, period. Whether you have him in your top 5, top 3, top 10, he's in the discussion no matter what.
He solidified his spot.
For me, he has 3 classics. His first, Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers, and to be honest, the Eminem Show is actually my favorite one of all 3. I believe he has 3 classics. See, I can't even give, as much as I love X, I can't give X 3. X got 2 to me.
Yeah, X got 2.
The first 2.
And then there was X is not a classic.
Nah, I don't know what was going on there. And don't get me wrong, I'd be lying if I didn't say like there was joints on there that I was knocking. You could see the decline, and
I mean,
there was a lot of things that played into what was going on over there. And because that was home team, we knew a lot more than what everybody else was seeing anyway, because we was in these streets anyway. That's
a fact. There's a lot going on. I never seen nobody bum rush the game like X though. 50, X, Snoop. I think those 3 had like the biggest like buzzes in their debuts and shit. You feel me? Like nobody took the game by storm like that I've seen. I can't recall. If I'm missing somebody.
X coming out the mud.
X did it
in the video.
X did it for the town, man.
Different. I think he did that at a live show too. I think at one point he might have came out the.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Nah, X
everything he did,
definitely
like that,
different.
and that's why I say I got him up there because everything he did,
Nah,
he
extra
didn't
special.
care. Like,
Extra special.
Yeah.
See, you know what it is for me? Like, this is how I look at it. With X, or like, even like saying like Pun or Big, for instance, right? Or M, right? Dudes that their prime was so far removed from their prime, or it was cut short. With them, you gotta match them up against people in their prime only, because they didn't have the. Well, at least with Big, Pac, and Pun, because they were cut short.
Yeah.
I can't fault a Nas or a Jay for being better in the last 15 years than an X or Eminem. They've had better albums in the last 15 years than them. Like, at least 10 years, no question. Like, that's not even a debate. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna fault them, because that's why for me, it's got to be one of those two. Or even, and I know people hate him, but even Ye's in that discussion, because Ye has a discography where he has classics. And Kendrick is gradually in that discussion now too, because he has albums that are classics, bona fide classics. And I'm not talking about cultural classics, because we had albums that were cultural classics when we were kids too. Like Nori was a cultural classic. That's not a bona fide hip-hop history classic. That's a classic for the time, for people that experienced it. You know what I'm saying? Just like now, like Culture, right? From the Migos, that's a culture classic probably. I don't think that's going to be a bona fide hip-hop classic. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really listen to them.
I don't really rock with them like that either, their music, but that's what I mean. Like
how many classics did Nas really have?
For me,
Out of all?
Illmatic and It Was Written
How
is
many albums he had?
just about the same as Hove. They got just about the same amount of albums, probably like a dozen, 11, something like that. Not counting like collaborative albums, probably like 11, 12.
So out of 11, he had what, like?
I say, for me, I say there's 4 for him. Like the first 2, Illmatic's the best rap album of all time, if you ask me. It Was Written's a classic, and then Stillmatic and Godson for me. And then he's had some really good albums. Like Life Is Good was a really good album. And I say Hove got about like 4, maybe 5.
I really like Godson.
Hip Hop Is Dead.
Hip Hop Is Dead is not a classic to me.
Really like this.
I didn't jack that at all.
Yeah, it's not a classic to me.
I like the I Am drawing.
I Am was a really good album too. That's what I mean. There's a couple that's borderline. They're not classics, but they were really good albums. Like Life Is Good, I don't think it's a classic, but it was a really good album.
I think his albums that weren't good though, they were like really bad.
Yeah, I could see how people could feel like that.
Nostradamus was like bad. I hated that album.
Yeah, you know what Nostradamus was? That all fucked up with the leak in the I Am, because I Am was supposed to be a double album.
Yeah.
So he put out I Am, and then leftover tracks from I Am ended up being on Nostradamus with kind of, I guess, throwaways.
Yeah.
Because you could hear the difference. Like, the good songs on Nostradamus were fire.
Yeah.
But there was just a lot of...
couple, but they had a lot of garbage.
Yeah. That's not one of his best... That's probably one of his worst, definitely, but...
That was just like whole shit. The S. Dot Carter, that shit...
See, that's what I feel like with Hove. I feel like Hove has a lot of albums that people put on a pedestal that shouldn't be there. Like Blueprint 3 is not a really good album to me, fam.
Nah.
Magna Carta was dirt.
Super dirt.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of albums that... But he don't get as harshly judged as Nas. That's why I feel like they're closer than people say with their discography.
Hove is kind of different, I guess. People look at Hove
People just love Hove. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nas, I don't know. You gotta really want to listen to Nas or really fuck with Nas to listen to him. Like,
Yeah.
you just can't pop something. Yo, listen to this new Nas, and everybody like, oh yeah, and they knocking to it. Like, then some niggas might be like, yo, get the fuck out of here with that. Nobody want to hear that frisbee.
Yeah, I mean, music's subjective anyway, so
Yeah.
people like what they like. I'm never mad when somebody doesn't like something.
Nah.
Yeah, my nigga Big, he did the right thing. Though. I fuck with.
You think Big would have had a drop off?
I don't think so, because I feel like Diddy's still doing what he was doing back then now. So he would have just...
I don't think he would have been with Bad Boy now. I'll tell you that, yeah.
Nah, he probably would have had his own joint.
He would have did his own
I think him and Puff,
he would have branched out.
because the money was it's gonna come in. Like, if you look at Puff now, even with artists he attached himself, the artists themselves don't pack a punch. But that first little merry-go-round with Diddy is always buzz.
Yeah.
Like to me, in my opinion, I don't like nothing Fresh does.
He's gonna always catapult somebody to the public eye at least. So at minimum.
And I think Biggie was smart enough to understand that, and later down the road, he probably would have been smart enough to understand that, unless they would have seen some type of the money wasn't adding up or whatever, it ain't going.
Nah, I think they would have still been family. I think they just would have parted ways gracefully. Like he would have been
Bad Boy / something.
Yeah, he would have had to have his own. Like you know what I'm saying? He was that big.
Partnership, something with it, but I think he still would have been rocking.
I would love to see where he would be at, like, you know what I mean, because it's all hypothetical, and I would hope that he wouldn't have dropped off, but you just never know, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at some of the people we just spoke about when they were at their peak. We never would have thought they would have came out with some of the shit they came out with.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Too.
But it's just a shame that somebody that talented who meant so much to the culture was cut short like that.
Yeah.
Pac as well.
That shit hit hard when Big died. I ain't gonna lie. That's how I felt when Nip died.
You cried?
When Big died?
Yeah.
I think I did cry.
I think I might have cried too.
I think I did cry.
I think I might have cried when Pac died actually.
Nah, I ain't cried when Pac died.
I think I might have cried.
I was a little sad when Pac died.
I don't remember. It was a while ago. We was young too.
Damn, what song was it that he had put out? Damn, I forgot the name of the song.
Who, Big or?
Nah, Pac. When he was like the guardian angel and the shit.
Oh, I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you.
I love that shit.
When that video came on, that's what made me ready to cry. I ain't gonna lie. But when Big died, I dropped a tear, definitely. I was in the crib.
Crunching the air like Cuba Gooding?
Yeah, we felt that. You had to feel that. That's a fact.
That's how I felt when Nip died, though. When Nip died, it was like, damn.
Nip was hard, too.
Word.
Yeah, because you ain't post nothing all week on the gram, so I knew something was going on.
Yeah,
Nip,
that shit. I felt like Nip was my man for real. Like,
Sudan's a huge,
I thought that
huge
nigga
Nip
was
guy.
my man.
Yeah, nah, that was devastating.
Nip was a he was different.
Yeah, he was
way different.
He was special. I mean, he was a special person. This, you know, it's crazy because people would post about it in like a negative aspect where they'll be like, oh, there's a Nip in your own hood. There are many Nips out there. The problem is that's not the time to post shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't take away from somebody else's tragedy and their name being brought about and the praise that they're getting just to try to say like, oh, he ain't the only person like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's corny shit.
Yeah.
Like, he was special though, man. He was definitely special what he was doing for his community and shit.
I ain't gonna
like
lie, I didn't rock with Nip like that until I heard Victory Lap.
Yeah, but I fucked with Nip. I fucked with Nip.
And I was like,
musically.
yo, I had to go back.
Victory Lap was a great album. It was in my top 5 last year.
Yeah, I felt like it was album of the year, man.
It was close for me. I had a couple that were in contention. I think I probably had J-Rock maybe a little. I think I might have had J-Rock's album a little bit edging it out, but it was close, man.
I feel like Nip had it only because I think he came out before a lot of other niggas dropped their shit, and then every album that came out after that was like had to meet that expectation. Like Victory Lap was fire from
so he set the bar.
Yeah,
he set the bar.
Last year was a great year for hip hop period too. Music wise, they had a lot of quality
a lot
albums.
Of albums that I wouldn't have never listened to any other time either.
There's a lot of quality
like
albums.
J-Rock shit, a couple other niggas shit from like the West Coast and shit that I don't really listen to.
There was good albums last year. A couple of my favorites. I think we was mentioning them a couple episodes ago. You was asking me what I was listening to, and most of the shit was from last year. Oh, I touched on it last episode too. I just want to say it again. I didn't touch on it as far as the quality of it, but I said it came out. I gotta check it out. Tyler Igor shit is a fucking beautiful album, dog. That shit is composed incredible, bro. Tyler, shit is a great album.
Will Smith, Sambo?
Yeah. Shit is a great album, man.
It's the worst.
He did his thing. I feel he's hitting a zenith in his artistry right now.
He said,
whatever he's hitting on his personal level,
it got his composing game up.
He got to cool his jets,
One thing off the album that really pulled you in.
Of what?
Off his album. Anything.
Of
Whatever.
Igor, you saying?
Yeah, whatever. The one thing off the top of your head
the production right away. As soon as you put it on, the production. First of all, it's not a rap album. It'll be classified as a rap album because he's a rapper. It's not. It reminds me of kind of like, what was the album that Childish Gambino came out with that had the face cover? It was like with the blue background. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'll listen to more
That he-
albums. I listen to some of his music though. Childish Gambino.
He had that big ass record on it too. Like it was a huge record, but it was like kind of like more of a singing album. As far as the feel of it, it's not the same. But what I mean is that he was known as a rapper. That album he went and took a turn to be more like making more like an experimental album with singing and shit. That's what I feel like Tyler did with this shit. Like it's not a rap album. It'll be classified as it because he's a rapper, but it's a really good production wise. It's stellar. Like I'm talking about the transitions, the way these tracks were going from one avenue to the next. Like it's a beautiful album. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, and I never was a big Tyler fan. Like, but especially as an artist, I break down shit like when people put things together well, and I'm like, damn, that was like ingenious. Like he did that right. I think he's gonna get a lot of praise for it, and I think rightfully so. It's good. It's crazy too, cause my cousin Genesis, I put him on. I'm like, yo, and he's like, he said the same shit. Like, yeah, I'm gonna check it out. But I knew in the back of his head, he's like, fucking listening to that shit. That shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know about fucking listening to no Tyler. And then he called me this morning, like, yo, what's good? We was chopping up. He was like, yeah, now I'm about to go link with my man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, listen to that shit. Yo, you were right. That shit it's just such a well together album. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
gave it one go through, but I didn't really get a chance to listen.
Yeah,
so it's dope. It's gonna be in there for a little bit.
It's dope. Big, man. Shout out to Big, man. I would have loved to hear a couple more from him.
Nah, yeah.
If you had to choose out of his two, though, Life After Death or Ready to Die? For me, it's Life After Death.
It's kind of hard, huh?
Yeah, that's...
Cause Ready to Die,
pressure.
That shit got some shit on.
Ready to Die is so raw, and yeah, I love like, that about
shit,
it.
The Life After Death was like, it had a little bit of everything on it.
I feel like he just got so much better as a lyricist and rapper on Life After Death, right?
On Life After Death.
Like Ready to Die was just so in your face and raw,
yeah.
And you related to it too.
Yeah, actually, that's what I liked about. I like the rawness.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
is X your favorite of all time?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Who would be your favorite of all time? I know you said Jay's the greatest, but that don't mean he has to be your favorite. I don't think he's your favorite.
Honestly, is Big.
Big
is my favorite. Then X.
Yeah, X.
That's because the energy that X brought, the fact that he was for the town, that nigga was different. Like,
yeah.
That nigga was a dog for real.
I remember being at his slipping video shoot, because, you know, Genesis and Pete lived in Moford. Mm-hmm. We woke up in the morning and heard fucking music blasting, ran right out there. We was feeling it. But X was something special.
Yeah, X was special.
His emotion was crazy. That's why I feel like as great as Big was, and I was riding with Big in that whole East Coast, West Coast shit, but I felt like I related to Pac because my personality is closer to Pac's. I feel like I'm aggressive, I'm deep, I'm a thinker.
That's what it was with Pac. That's what I kind of liked about Pac. Pac was like real intelligent.
Yeah.
You had to really listen to him.
Yeah.
That nigga be deep and shit.
He was nowhere near the rapper of Big caliber.
And he was disrespectful.
But he was, you felt him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what was ignorant as shit too. I be liking that shit.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I ain't listened to Pac till after he died, man.
Yeah, well, we were young, bro. And to be honest,
I just felt ready for Pac.
I felt like I was betraying Big.
Well, that's what I was gonna say too.
That's how I be feeling about like when Kissida was beefing with 50, when Kid was beefing
I had to
50
dub everybody.
When Siegs was one of my favorite rappers.
That hurt my heart. That hurt. Kiss.
When he said that.
Kiss. Can we keep that 100?
On my way to YO Hayes and Hodjo when he took that big shit.
Though? Did he eat Kiss?
Yo, I think that was a great battle, but I honestly would have edged it out to him too, personally.
Just off that one jaw. Forget about all that other shit when Kiss was on stage in Philly and he was talking crazy.
Yeah, Kiss redeemed himself a lot of times. Like, that was good. It was.
I'm biased, so I'm gonna say nah, because when he had the
damn. Nah, I'm biased too. That's why it hurts my heart to say that. But my nigga, I remember that day. I was in COVID that day. Niggas pulled up. And the shit just came on the radio.
Yo.
They got heard
and that tennis shit, rented shit?
Yeah, this shit slavery.
I ain't gonna lie. These one of my favorites,
not my boy, huh?
You know why I said I'm gonna say nah?
He said kick your ball over the fence and tell you
whose yard is this?
Yeah, he was
y'all trying to sway,
crazy.
chill, y'all not swaying me.
He was going
he went crazy.
Kiss threw X on the joint. And I was like, oh nah. Beans is a dog.
What, to leave it up to Hov, the exile Tommy Buns?
Yeah.
Nah, that was a great battle, man.
But
Yeah, it
I feel
was.
For
like,
me, the unsung hero was Styles when he said, "Fuck Beanie Siegel, he can suck my dick when there's shit on it." Yo, he was too hard back then, huh?
It'd be crazy, and you know,
Beans came as SP.
Oh, yeah, no question.
Styles say the ghost of
The
your shit.
shit.
You can
Tell-
tell your album. He write most of your shit. Your name Wad, nigga. Most of you, bitch.
Yeah, nah, that was great.
Yeah,
that was great hip
He
hop.
was talking crazy
that
on
was
that
good.
That's a
joint.
fact.
that was good business, and he was perfect for it.
Yeah.
He was perfect for it because he
Yeah.
really, if you think about it, he match up. He like a little bit of all of them.
But that's where they kind of cooked him too, when they was like, cause you sit and you watch and listen to the lock, cause he said that on his own shit. You know what I'm saying? So he came in the game, and they was kind of like big homie to him a little bit. You feel me?
Word above it.
And that's why I feel like we ain't gonna never get no diss shit like that ever again.
Nah. First of all, both camps was really in the street. Both camps had the respect of the streets, not only just their hood and their
Streets
city,
in
but
general.
the streets period. And they were all, for the most part, really good rappers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. I felt State Prop had a one that when they came to Hot 97 though, and they was going.
Super.
Cause that was crazy.
And they was deep though.
They was deep.
They was super deep, and they all went off.
And then hearing Beans say, "Keep going,
Yeah,
keep going." Yeah,
he was on this shit.
he was on the bully. He was on that fucking Broad Street bully shit.
That was like semi-automatic battle.
Yeah.
Like
And they meant so
bring your
much
baby
too.
gorilla with you.
Yeah.
He dying for
He dying for free.
It
Nah,
just
that was
the
a great
beat.
battle,
It was
man. They
just
had
the
so many
beat.
quotables
When Kiss
in all of
came
them
out
battles.
with the response of that disco beat, that fucked me up.
Nah, he was spitting.
He was spitting though, but the beat took away from what he was
He was
saying.
spitting.
Man.
I liked it. I thought it was cool.
I thought-
Clever.
I liked his response. On the other hand,
He
Big
locked
shit
it doing
was
that shit in
crazy,
Philly though too.
Nah, yeah.
That's
That's where it saved him.
Yeah, that was a
saved him,
crazy
man, 'cause
battle,
If he
man.
didn't do that, he would have been fooled, huh?
That was a crazy
That
battle.
ass. SP would have had to jump in off rip.
But I felt I do feel what y'all was saying, because I felt the same way. I felt disrespected, and I was on some fuck them, even though they was my favorite. Like they was literally probably my favorite at that time. Like y'all, anybody that know me know how big and highly I speak of Beans as an artist, not just a rapper but an artist. And they hurt. I was like, nah, you can't be coming at the hometown heroes. Fuck you talking about, dog.
The streets was on fire for that too.
Yeah, that's a
Super
fact.
fire.
The streets was on fire.
That was a good time, man. That was a good time.
You think if Big was around, it would have went down like that? Remember, they was Big's little homies.
I already say,
Oh,
if
no,
you
that
listen,
was
like,
Hove's little
And that was
homie.
Jay's little homies. You think it would have went down like that?
I don't think so.
Some people said Jay was Big's little homie. I don't see it like that. I think they were.
Yeah, I think Big would have told.
I think he was just more
yo,
popular than Jay, but I think they was contemporaries.
yo, somebody gotta release that footage too, that pool, the pool hall footage.
Oh yeah.
Hov and X. Somebody
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
release that.
Who got it? Irv.
One of them suckers.
Irv.
got it.
Irv was around for everything. I ain't gonna
One of
lie.
them suckers got it.
Niggas ain't gonna release that.
I don't
album.
know.
Nah,
I mean, now you might as well. It ain't gonna do no damage to.
nah. Nobody releasing that, bro. That's one of them things that's stay in the archives forever.
Yeah.
That's a relic. Nobody getting that.
Yeah.
And you know why niggas ain't leaking up? Cause X came off for that. That's why niggas ain't.
Oh, he
leaking
had to
that.
come off. That was
Yeah, 'cause
before he came out with his first. He probably was spitting all the shit on his first album.
Yeah, because he got a habit of doing that. That's one thing I never liked about him.
Crazy, cause Hov is calling that shot.
If
Niggas ain't leaking that without Hov saying that.
Nah, nobody leaking
X
that.
niggas is gonna do that. If
He ain't
X
doing that.
say no, don't leak it. Niggas still leaking. Somebody.
Yeah, we
gonna
need
leak
50.
It.
50 got to get his niggas to run up in Irv crib. Get that. It's in there.
Irv, huh?
Yo, 50 beef with
50 beef with everybody.
with
With
Kiss
everybody,
shit
my
too,
nigga.
with the locks. That was hard.
Yeah, that was hard, but they won that.
They won that.
They won that
Super
kinda-
Sheik
kinda
won
easy,
that.
too.
Fuck everything else. Sheik was going
I
crazy on that.
thought Hood won that.
But yeah, Sheik won that. And that.
Didn't.
Real shit.
Nah, they won that one easy though. I'll tell you that.
That was like I loved it. Like I remember everybody was like, "Yo, this."
They won
I
that
was in Virginia for that. They was like, "Nah."
When they did
the
the
boys
Sorry
is
Miss
wildin'.
Jackson though,
Yeah.
they fucking
Nah,
killed
they
it, huh?
had that.
Yo, they killed it
They
with that one.
killed 50.
A lot of niggas was like, "Yo, they bugging. They don't know what they just did." And my mom like, "Do y'all know where this is gonna put them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, they needed that.
they needed
Nah,
that.
that's-
That was the crazy alley.
But see, 50 played chess. Remember Styles was on the radio saying, "Yo, you stopping me from eating." 50 will do that shit. He'll tell him, "Yo, don't put this shit out."
shots.
Especially at then too, when he was the
Yeah.
biggest artist in the game. He telling the label, "Don't put him out." They ain't putting him out. I don't care who
That's
the fuck
a
it was.
fact. He did that to a couple niggas when they was beefing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he be
50
cheating.
petty. That's
Hey,
what
he be
it is.
cheating.
He petty. It's chestnut
I
checkers though. You can't even hate on that.
52 because I fuck with 50 crazy because he's so petty. But I couldn't do it no more. It was fuck 50. After
Yeah.
his first album, it was fuck 50. He
I was like,
violated.
this nigga trash.
And then
No, and
came
I'm
back
listening to all
kissing
this
him for
shit.
nothing because of Ja Rule.
Yeah, nah, that was good beef. We ain't getting beefs like that no more.
Nah,
Uh,
they gonna give you that bullshit. They try though. I give them that. They try.
Nah, they try, but it ain't the same.
No,
It ain't the same.
that shit feel forced.
niggas love that buddy too much.
Everybody mad
Before
friendly
that buddy
too.
wasn't the
And
same.
everybody, it's like the NBA now too. Everybody's really buddy.
Yeah.
Before, like dudes didn't really fuck with each other. Now everybody like, even if they don't like dude, they front like they do. You know what I'm
That's why
saying?
the league fucked up because
Yeah.
the league was supposed to be the way it was before.
That's why I like
Niggas
Giannis.
really didn't fuck with each other. Not even at
Yo, if you
All-Star
wasn't
week,
on the
niggas
Pacers-
wasn't fuck with each other.
Then they wasn't rocking with
Yeah.
you.
First of all, the East back then was so crazy. When you had the Pacers, you had Miami, you had the Knicks. Like they all hated each other, bro. They throwing hands, all that, like
My nigga.
Gut
shit was-
shots.
all that.
Shit was
And they
too
all you had niggas. They didn't even have to have skill. You had to have at least 2 dogs on your team just to rumble. You feel me? Just to rumble. You see, they had PJ Brown.
Yeah.
They had dudes like Oak and Mason. Recipes Mason. You know what I'm saying? The O'Neals,
Peace, Mason,
Jermaine O'Neal, and them.
yeah, my nigga, yo,
Oak-
it had.
Oak
my
ain't
nigga,
play.
yo was rubbling. Oak ain't play.
Oak
Oak
ain't
still
play.
don't play.
He still
was
don't
trying to
play.
choke
Oak's
niggas
dying.
in the
Yeah, Oak's
stands.
dying
Yeah.
to choke somebody out as we
Yeah.
speak.
Oak not playing with niggas
Son.
no more.
Yo,
Oak
ain't
choking
playing.
somebody out right now.
right now.
Right now, he's choking the shit
Nigga
out of
not
somebody.
violating
Eyes
Oak.
bulging out his head and all that.
He at the car wash wondering what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Why these receipts short?
Yeah, Oak is official, man. I miss those days of ball. That's why I like Giannis though, when he said like he don't practice with nobody, he don't care about nothing but his team and the game. Like you gotta respect that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Too
Yeah,
bad
this
that
the
shit ain't gonna
niggas
help,
niggas
man.
shaky.
Yeah,
Yeah, this the niggas shaky.
you think so?
I think they shut
I ain't got nothing
Giannis
to say,
down
man.
on the humble lightly.
I think
we
it's
gotta wait till they play in Milwaukee.
Yo, y'all saw who showed up?
Fuck out of here.
Lowry showed up.
Yeah.
he did
Lowry
though. He
showed
did.
up.
I give him that.
He's
Told
at
you he
home
was
now.
coming.
He's at home.
But he's
that's
only
why.
due for like 1 or 2 games of series.
That's
and
all
he
they
already,
need.
yeah, he already did them now. Now there's 3 more games left.
Nah, that's it.
I still
2
got
more.
the Bucks in 7, man.
2 more, that's it.
I don't think they need to go 7. I ain't gonna lie.
I wouldn't be surprised either way, but I still got the Bucks in 7, man.
You know who disappeared though?
Oh,
Brooke.
Lopez?
Yeah, he gone.
It's away. He's playing away.
Oh, that's what it is?
Them type of niggas only playing. Nigga, when was the last time Brook Lopez scored 30, nigga?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He
fuck.
gave him 2 strong games.
Yeah, in Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's what role players do.
3
They
and
play
4. He
good
was
at
like, yo,
home.
that's it, man. I gave y'all what y'all want.
They coming back home now.
Let me ask you a question. Why didn't they have Leonard on Giannis the first 2 games the way they did these last 2? Whose fault was that? Who came up with that game plan?
Kid tired of about, huh?
I think they did though. They kept him on and off. Like he hasn't played him the whole game.
41 possessions the last game. 41 possessions.
Well, I think
That's more than the first 2.
I think their game plan of putting him on the line is helping them, making him earn them baskets because he's not a great free throw shooter, and you know that fucks up somebody's confidence in their head sometimes. I think they're getting in his head. I think they're playing the Bucks
I
smart.
think they said Will Ward tired, let it out, so we gonna see what we could do games 1 and 2. They see that they work. They said game 3 shut down.
Yeah, they need
Guard him,
at that
and
point
that's
they
it.
need them wins anyway.
Yeah.
You can't go down 3-0. You know what I'm saying? You gotta leave it all on the
And
court.
that's
Yeah.
just what it's gonna be. Leonard a lockdown nigga though.
He the best defender in the game to me, no question.
Leonard a lockdown nigga. That's like Clay. Clay lock you down, huh?
Clay lock you down too, but Clay
just run more, so he get tired
Yeah, I
a little
res-
faster.
yeah.
but he locking you down.
He's
and then
definitely
when he's zoned out, it's over.
He's definitely a top 5, maybe 3 two-way player in the league. I say that. Giannis is up there too.
That's why I ain't gonna lie. I kind of rather see the Raptors against Golden State than the Bucks.
See, but that's what I've been trying to tell you.
To be honest,
because I hate watching the Raptors play. I don't know, it's something about
a part of me
because a lot of them players is over. You know what it is? It's Lowry. Lowry's so overrated.
I think it's Drake, huh? I think Drake
is like
watch them niggas.
Yeah, but every team's allowed to have a mascot. You can't just say you can't have a mascot.
He's all over the place.
Yeah, he's so animated. He's rubbing the coach's shoulders and shit.
But you know what though?
Over there talking to the niggas on the sidelines of their ear.
You know why I get it though a little bit? Because that's a whole country behind that team.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like when the World Cup. I don't really. I like soccer, but I don't pay attention to club soccer. When the World Cup's on, I'm catching all the games. You feel me? It brings everybody involved differently. So when you a Knicks fan, if I'm rooting for the Hornets or I'm the Rockets or whatever case may be, it's different when Canada got one team, bro. You know what I'm saying? That whole country's behind them. Like, that's a different feeling.
That's a fact. But I'd rather see that.
Now, I kind of agree. I kind of agree with you. You know why? Because I think they're more veterans. I think they'll be able to play them a little differently. I think Giannis and the Bucks are like a year removed still. They still a little young. Even though I picked the Bucks to beat Golden State, I'm kind of regretting that now.
You know who's the difference maker? Mark Gasol. Real shit.
He's starting to get comfortable.
They all vets, bro. Like, they got veterans. Danny Green's a veteran. You know what I'm saying? Ibaka's a veteran who's been in mad big playoff games. They got veterans. But I need the Bucks to win because I bet on this. Shout out to my guy Albert too. He want to come and get on the show. You owe too when the Bucks win. Let's go Canada. Yo, you gotta sing the Canada national anthem, man.
No question.
No doubt.
With the flag.
Yeah,
with the flag draped around you.
Up how they be
like you
it.
Belly. Oh, you look like you could be related to Belly too.
It's on there, scrap.
No doubt.
It's recording. Canada.
Told y'all, man. Toronto's gonna.
Nah, that's a good series. I think this is gonna be a good series regardless. Like, I mean,
you right though.
Milwaukee, I think Golden State will smoke Milwaukee. Yeah.
I think they'll smoke. I think they're gonna smoke both of them.
They won't because of the league. They need the ratings. So
yo, as bad as it is, I said Milwaukee will beat them, and I'm retracting, man.
I don't know why you even say that. I knew
it's because I'm a little biased.
The Rockets would beat them.
You know what it is?
Listen to your picks like that. Like
the Rockets has the best chance of beating them, though, bro. Out of every team, that's real shit.
They showed that.
They did.
Definitely showed that. But Milwaukee and Golden State is smoking.
I'm just tired of Golden State, man. I don't like them. Fuck it.
Draymond is what's gonna blow Milwaukee shit. Like, this gonna fuck their whole game plan up because he's running. That's why I feel like even Toronto, like whoever they play, they sweeping.
Nah, they not sweeping them. No way. I'll bet whether it's Toronto or the Bucks, they're not Portland, bro. You know what I'm saying? Portland got swept because Portland has no. They not sweeping Toronto or the Bucks.
Kawhi not gonna let them niggas sweep. Look at your face. You got the high face, like you high.
That's not happening, bro.
Toronto not gonna get.
Either of them is
they
at
don't
least
even match up.
Hell yeah.
Nah.
How they?
Ibaka on a big man, Marc Gasol on Draymond, Kawhi on fucking KD.
That right there is gonna blow the whole joint. Marc Gasol on Draymond.
Marc Gasol gonna have to run.
Draymond's the point guard. Now we gotta ask. Marc Gasol is not Marc Gasol from 10 years ago.
Ibaka on Draymond. Ibaka gonna run.
All right, but when they go small ball, they're gonna have to change their whole.
So what?
Leonard
they can play small ball if they want. Nah, Leonard don't gotta play center. Leonard play the 4.
Clay gonna come.
They'll keep Ibaka at the center. Ibaka's legs can move.
Clay gonna have.
He's not keeping up. Ibaka's not keeping up with
who?
Draymond.
With Draymond?
He got it. Draymond has a crazy engine. If you watch those 4 games, his engine is crazy. Son keeps running and running.
They're gonna get tired.
Yeah, but as long
as he's fat. Like, what's going on?
But bro, I'm gonna tell you like this: as long as you keep him at the perimeter, it's okay. It's okay.
That's what I'm saying. But the ball movement, and that's why
That's fine.
anybody
You
that keeps
can't
him at the
stop that.
perimeter.
Sweep pass, sweep is hard.
Nah, it's not gonna be sweet, man.
I just told y'all about
He's
Toronto
fooling
even
y'all.
going, and now y'all think Toronto go. I'm telling y'all, I got this. I blew it with Boston. I blew it with Boston.
Nah, Boston.
But now I'm on fire. I'm telling y'all, they sweeping. They sweep. We going straight to the draft.
This nigga's on fire.
We're going straight to the draft.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, yo, what's up? Y'all seen that knockout? Your man Wilder? Knock boy's
seen it
fucking
on
head
Twitter.
loose?
I
Yo,
seen it on Twitter.
Yeah.
that was crazy.
That bull.
What bothers me is that I
didn't
never
know
seen
bull.
nobody kiss their shoulder.
Yo. Yo.
That bothered me.
I felt for him. When you see it in slow motion, it's like his soul jumped out, did the Harlem Shake, jumped back in him and was like, we dead now. Fuck it.
I didn't even
Drop.
know our faces was made of jelly till I seen that shit in slow
Yo,
motion.
that was crazy.
Some shit was like,
Yeah.
Why are they not
Nah,
fighting
you
yet though? Why is Anthony Joshua Anthony whatever not fighting Wilder yet?
because he saw that knockout too.
It's like, yo, they gotta fight. If not, I
Bull
would.
just come out swinging.
I want to know what he's so angry at.
I don't know. He mad though.
Slavery.
He
You
mad.
ain't hear him?
Yeah, I already say
Slavery.
He's from that.
He's from Montgomery, Alabama. He
That's
said
all.
400 years till this day. You heard him?
And that came from his soul.
His soul. He's
Yeah.
fucking tight. He's knocking people's fucking
And
heads
he's
off.
a
for
smart.
that
He's
shit.
not one of them haymaker. Like he was.
Nah, he
throwing,
is.
But he was throwing jack. Like he was. If you saw,
This
he
match-
kept testing him.
This match, his boxing, even though it was very quick, his boxing looked a lot better than previous matches, because not the one with Fury, but the one before that Dominican dude was about to beat him, bro. If he ain't knock him out at the end, that Dominican dude was gonna beat him. Straight music. That's because he's not a great boxer, but he's an incredible puncher. He'll punch your fucking head off.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. He come out swinging at once he land one of them.
Yeah, he
joints,
lands something like that.
Yeah, land drop.
Good night, Irene.
Like Tyson.
Nah.
I was just watching.
Nobody like Tyson,
on,
man.
on Netflix. Tyson was different. Man.
Nobody knocked people's heads off their shoulders
Tyson
like
was
Tyson.
a different type of angry. He was trying to eat your kids,
Yeah.
nigga.
Yo.
He wasn't even worried about you, nigga. He
Brownsville,
knew he was gonna
man.
get
Shout out
past
to Brownsville.
you. He knew he
Rest
was
in
gonna
peace,
get
Sean
past
Price.
you.
Shout out
He
to
was
the whole
going to your
Decepticons
kids,
and all
man.
that, man. Brownsville.
If that's what sleeping in your car as a child does to you, I missed out.
Tyson was different.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody put fear in somebody's heart like
He used to
Tyson.
get
man.
bullied though as a young boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
they-
learned
they
how to
wasn't-
fight.
That
Did
white
he?
nigga took him under his wing. showed him
Customato.
the ropes.
Customato was incredible too, boy. And he took him right up to the Catskills. Said, "Nah, we ain't training. You gonna live with me."
You gotta remember, Tyson was knocking niggas out first 30 seconds of a fight for like
Consecutively.
16 fights.
Yeah.
Like, nigga,
Yeah.
niggas is bad
Consecutively.
even getting a pay-per-view because they already knew this thing about to go down first round.
Bro, I don't even think the millions was worth it to fight him. Like, for some people, seriously, I think.
Because niggas was going down.
Yeah, you ain't.
How many people you think that fought Tyson got some type of brain damage now? I could guarantee is a fair percentage of that beat.
If they gave you
It's
a
definitely
couple
over
M's,
half.
If they gave you a couple M's, you get in the ring with Tyson.
Never.
Hell no. I wouldn't.
I'll
even let
die.
him- I wouldn't even let him slap me.
I'll die.
You gotta run around
You see what
that joint.
you see what he was doing to professional
pit,
fighters, heavyweight
He was
professional
pit.
fighters that train their whole life. A regular dude like
Bigger
us,
than him too.
way bigger than him too. A regular dude like us, he's gonna kill you.
What's Tyson like? 5'8"?
Nah, Tyson was like 5'10".
He fighting like the 6'2" and he flooring them.
That's because he was eating niggas' ribs up and then going up top.
Yo.
And his
His
weave
leg
game
was
was
dry,
stupid. His little 1-2, boom.
He turned legs into
Okay.
popsicle sticks.
Okay.
That left danger, and he was lefty. Nah,
Nah, Tyson.
Hey, who did he slap? Who did he punch? He punched somebody. No, he had somebody run into his knuckle. What was the Hobie from Jackass?
I don't know what Tyson
That
did.
lumped this shit. He ran into the knuckle.
Niggas ain't
Tyson
fucking
didn't throw
with-
the punch. He
niggas
ran
ain't
into
fucking
it.
with Tyson now.
Tyson was like the equivalent to Shaq and Ball B. Nobody was that dominant. Nobody.
That's why I'm mad Holyfield ain't take him earlier, huh?
That's his
he-
bid too. That he fucking going to prison. Fucked all that up too.
Or the mother.
Holyfield was a warrior though too. I take nothing from him.
So was my nigga Lennox.
I was gonna say Lennox
my
was
nigga
too.
Lennox.
Lennox was such a skilled boxer,
There
bro.
was a lot of warriors then.
He was a skilled boxer.
Nah,
Yeah,
you know
that-
what? I ain't even going. They all warriors. Anybody stepped in the ring knowing
Nah.
they was going against Tyson,
Yeah.
you're a warrior.
That's a
I just
fact.
want to know what the coach was saying to even get somebody to get in there.
I mean, you gotta believe you could win. First of all, if not, you already lost.
You gotta watch footage though.
That's
You
what it
gotta
was. They
study
were
your
stopping them
opponent.
from watching tape.
And
They
just
wasn't
like
letting
every
them-
other sport,
He wasn't letting
They
them
wasn't
watch
letting
the
them.
tape.
it's a matchup.
First of all,
game.
the highlight reel is like, it was probably like 55 seconds of all his matches.
Yeah.
So you're not even learning nothing.
Nah, he
You
was
like,
not.
look, weave, knockout.
Tyson was
Like,
different,
shit
bro.
blown.
He just wasn't letting them watch the tape.
I wouldn't do that to my fighter.
I ain't fucking with Tyson.
Not unless I got 5 underneath. If I got 5 other fighters, then yeah,
Yeah.
I take the odds. Yo, you might catch him.
Nah, he was
Nah.
beaten though. You see what happened. Busted
No,
Douglas.
was niggas was broke. They wanted that check. They ain't give a fuck what type
Yeah.
of brain damage they had to go through.
So I
to get
deal with it when
You
it
see
comes.
the
man.
scammers now. These niggas is getting surgeries to get a little bread. Them niggas is getting in the ring with Mike, man.
Yo, getting in the ring with Mike is fucking sick.
That eviction notice hit different. Man.
Yeah, get a couple M's, get knocked out. It's real quick.
I don't know.
That's what they telling them. It's
One of
real
them white
quick,
dudes
it's
did look
bread.
like he barely, like, he knew it was coming. He took the shot. I need
Weed
this
is
check.
good enough.
You gotta drive. You gotta tell your corner man, yo, look. He hit me the first time, throw the towel in, huh?
Nah,
Fuck.
Yeah, don't let me get knocked out.
Don't let me get killed in this ring. And homeboy, that's what Wilder told him too. He said, I'm gonna kill him in the ring.
Yeah, I heard that.
He said, this is the only
Like,
sport you could legally kill somebody, and I'm gonna kill him. I said, yo, he really trying to take homie head off.
Yo, that's hard though. That nigga walked in there and just went crazy on bull.
They gotta start
buckled.
lining up like boxers from
Even
Texas
though the last
for him.
nigga he fought though, he was giving him some work, kind of.
Who, Fury?
Yeah.
Fury fought him good too. Fury would have won that fight if he didn't come back them last 2 rounds and knock him out.
Yeah,
He
Fury-
didn't knock him out cold, but he got up like the Undertaker, huh?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yo, this shit looked like straight a wrestling. Yo, he was
That's
like,
a fact though.
Fury
and
got
woke right up.
the steel cranium.
yeah, nah.
He could take some
I
punches.
Nah,
respect.
he could take some hits.
He
yeah.
could take hits.
He's
I
like-
respect him.
he like
He
Rocky.
fought him, alright.
Nah, he fought him good. Yo, the last 2 fights he had before this one, the Dominican dude beat him too if he didn't knock him out. I'm telling you, he
Nah, he beat him too if he didn't knock
he
him out.
beat him.
But I think like they went 12 rounds.
They did go like 12. He knocked him out in like the 12th or the end of the 11th for some crazy shit, and he was
Crazy
winning like almost
shit.
all the rounds. The Dominican
That's
dude.
because by that, them niggas is so tired. They done got punched around the ring for 12 rounds. They can't take it no more.
Nah, boxing crazy. Yeah.
The
Shout out
niggas
to the
set
boxers.
theyself up.
Yeah,
Pacquiao about to fight Thurman. Who you got on that one?
Pacquiao still fighting.
Yeah, he's still fighting.
I
I
like-
like
Pacquiao
Thurman though a
just
lot,
gave
but
Broner work, nigga. Fuck you talking
worked
about.
him. I was happy for that too. I don't really fuck
Yo.
with ABB.
Come on, the whole hood saw it. Man.
Oh, the whole
The whole hood saw it.
That's like
Yeah,
Cass. Cass still talking about
Yeah.
he beat goods.
Yeah.
Niggas
Yeah.
wildin'.
So
Still on every interview, he just did another one like a couple days
of
ago.
5,002.
Yo, this nigga's
Nah.
crazy. That's the shit AB was on.
Listen, man. When you lose, you gotta lose gracefully too.
Yeah,
man.
just get back in the gym.
Take that L, hold that
Pacquiao
L.
fucking beat his
Get
face
back to
around
work.
the joint.
I never
Pacquiao
really
still
bet against
put in work,
Pacquiao though.
Nah, Pacquiao
He
still look
put in
good.
work.
I like how he trains.
And he got
He
robbed.
just got knocked
He
out
got
that
robbed
one time.
twice, remember?
Yeah.
By the white dude and the other dude. They
It's
robbed
just
him
the
twice, huh?
knockout. The knockout where his meme was everywhere, that fucked his
Oh, yeah.
career
Nah,
up.
nah,
That
nah.
dead ass. That shit
that hurt
slayed
my
him.
heart to see him, man.
That shit
Pacquiao!
slayed
I was
him.
screaming like I was Pacquiao!
Yeah,
like
that
I was
shit
Philippine and
slayed him,
shit.
scrap.
Nah, that finished.
I never bet against him. I
Nah,
never
Pac-
bet against him.
I knew Mayweather was gonna beat him though.
Yeah. But he made different. I'm
He was-
going with
he's a-
Pacquiao though.
He's a counterpoint for Keith Thurman Pacquiao.
No doubt.
Yeah,
Going with
I
Pac,
think
man.
Pacquiao too. I like Keith Thurman though, but
Fuck that. Pacquiao coming back for his shit.
yeah, I see it.
El Presidente.
We'll see, man. What's up, man? Y'all got anything else to touch on before we wrap? We golden?
Yeah, we good. Wilder knocking heads off.
That's a fact.
Don't kiss your shoulder this weekend.
Toronto and Golden State. Golden State is 6.
Nah, the Bucks and Golden State.
But they play tonight.
Nah, they don't play yet. They still.
Y'all watch.
And
Lowry coming back. Lowry gonna give y'all another game.
I'm not counting on Lowry.
Yo, y'all watch The Shy?
It's hard. Yeah, I seen what happened.
Watched it a little bit.
The Shy's dope. Homies kicked off.
Yeah, they just booed him. They had proof and all that. I didn't even look into it because I hate seeing shit like that.
I ain't see. I'm sure they
What
do.
he got booted for?
Because I know when allegations
Like
come up, they
crazy
like
sexual
yo.
harassment or some shit,
Niggas
supposedly
be
like
horny
that.
out there, scrap.
Yeah.
I don't know what
He
it
from
is.
the.
Supposedly, he was so on it, so crazy for his co-star. He was trying to bust her ass so crazy that she had to bring her fiance on set when they was filming because he was on it so crazy.
Damn, in between cuts.
That nigga horny.
He trying to cut in between cuts.
He got the pink thing out.
Damn,
No is no.
not
man.
the pink thing.
He got the pink
They
thing
got
out.
cheap pussy out here, like they got cheap apes.
Niggas is though. Oh, this not.
Nah, she knocking that shine.
Return of the
nigga.
Mac, right?
She knocking that shine.
Okay, Sean
Whoa.
Paul.
She gonna do this for every Wednesday?
I don't know. She might got to be a guest.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put her on the show.
Auntie.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out
Yo,
to Sean.
Yeah, Shine shit was.
Shine shit was different.
Sean was
too.
cool. I didn't fuck with Sean at first because he sounded like a fake Big to me. And then when I heard his album, I'm like, nah, he don't sound like Big. And this is an alright album. I fucked with
His
Sean.
album was fire.
And he did that gangster shit for Puff.
No doubt. Fucked up.
He
Shame
saved
it
him.
had to be Sean.
Nah,
Saved
man.
him.
Damn shame. Yo, we rapping. Episode 5's in the books. Get ready for 6. Have a safe holiday weekend. By the time you seeing this, the weekend will be done. You know what I'm saying? Save us a plate if you had a motherfucking cookout.
Hold me up.
No raisins in the potato salad.
I don't even
I
need
don't
potato
even
salad.
eat Potato salad.
Hold the potato
Niggas
salad.
Like, you asked for potato salad, that shit?
Y'all weird.
Yeah, I'm 86 that.
This nigga's crazy.
Y'all weird.
Yo, what's up with the potato salad?
No, I don't even say that. I just when I see it, I take some.
On that
You
note,
take a lot?
no more potato salad here.